Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy CE coming at y'all with another damn video where I am here to talk about college football, what happened, who won, who lost on college football week 7. And so I am here to shoot that shit with all of you. Let's see here. Clemson almost lost. That would have been embarrassing for Clemson. They had got to be a little bit better. They had got to play better football. Not doing as good as last year, or the Clemson. But you know what? They're still winning. They're still doing pretty good. I believe they're third, so I mean they're doing okay. Let's talk about Alabama. Looks like a big time man. To me, they are better than last year. It's Alabama. Woo! Tide. But to me, yeah, Alabama looks really good this year. Jalen Hurts, I believe his quarterback, he is very good. He's probably the best quarterback they had in a long time. And I really like what I'm seeing, especially that defensive line. Unbelievable the way they can rush the quarterback. I am really liking what I am seeing from Alabama. There's no doubt in my mind they are definitely the best team in college football. Let's talk about another game we saw today. The game we just ended, Ohio State versus um Wisconsin. Damn, I thought Wisconsin was gonna be able to do something here. I believe at one point they were up 16-6. They controlled the game most of the game. They did a good job. I like and then man, JT Barrett and the Bush just really took over in the second half, man, and I was not surprised that Ohio State came back and won this game, but still, it's still pretty good achievement because Wisconsin ain't no joke, especially that defense. If Wisconsin could just do a little bit better job of scoring, I think they would be a really good team. Their defense seems to carry them a lot, so if they can get something going with the offense, I think they would even be better. Maybe next year they can all have click on all cylinders. I think they could do something special if the offense can just get a little bit more points, you know. But that defense is pretty good. But I mean, Ohio State came back. JT Barrett, especially in the second half, and they end up going to overtime and winning the game 30-23. Unbelievable. But yeah, they need to like I said, they would be a much better football team with Wisconsin if the offense would get going a little bit more. I think, but that defense is pretty good they got over there. But unfortunately, that is the second loss of the year. And same thing, I believe, when they lost to Michigan, that they just cannot score enough points. The defense shows up, but the offense it's not terrible, but it could do a little bit better. And like I said, I think if the offense could get going, they could be a big time school. But pretty good week of college football. I was flipping back and forth with the baseball game, so it wasn't like the last few. I didn't get a lot in. I only got about. I got a few. I mean, like 4 games. I only got maybe 2 4 games in. The Tennessee Alabama game, and then the Wisconsin Ohio State game. Other than that, I was watching bits and pieces. I watched the Oklahoma game, the Nebraska game. The end of when Clemson almost lost. But I mean, um, you know, it's hard, I'm considering getting another TV, because I hate flipping around. But you know what? I'm gonna go name my top 4 right now. Excuse me. I'm gonna go name my top 4. Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, and Washington. I am taking Clemson because of the way they almost lost. So these are my top 4. For this week, I am going to leave Clemson out, and I am going to put Washington in. So Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, and Washington. Those are my top 4 for this week. I'm gonna take Clemson. Like I said, I don't think Clemson's doing that great this year. They're still winning. They're still winning everything, but I think they need to do a little bit better to the Clemson. So that's why Deshaun Watson and them boys need to do a little bit better. They had that big win a few weeks ago versus Louisville. They're not doing bad, but to me, they're not doing as good as last year as Clemson. That's why for this week, I am going to take them out of my top 4. Okay. That's probably all I have to say. This video kind of sucks ass because like I said, I couldn't get the entire day of college football in because watching the baseball playoffs. But like I said, I'm telling you what I watched, and the things that stood out to me, like I said, were 2 things. The Alabama just looks flat out dominant this year. Man, 49-10 beat the shit out of Tennessee, the number 19, the number 9 team in the country. And then, like I said, Clemson almost losing. Unbelievable. And I believe there was a little bit of an upset, not the biggest upset in the world, but North Carolina beat Miami. Congratulations to North Carolina on beating Miami. But I mean, good week of college football, and that's all I have to say. And we'll see what happens. We're halfway through, so we'll see we're week 7, yeah. So we can say we're halfway through. But yeah, to me, Alabama is the best team in football, no question about it. Sure, you got Michigan, you got Ohio State, you got Washington, you got Clemson. I look at Ohio State, and I saw some questions today from Ohio State. Although Clemson has a pretty good although Wisconsin has a pretty good defense. And then, I mean, like I said, Clemson, I'm not so sure about. I don't think they're as great as last year. So I don't know, but I think Alabama is what I question the best team in college football. Maybe second. I don't know who's. I mean, you got Michigan. I mean, you got Clemson. You got Washington. I don't know how good Washington is either, but they did beat the shit out of Stanford, so that's something. But I mean, I don't know. But for sure, Alabama is the best team in football, and I think they're even better than last year because the quarterback is just way better than Jay Coker was last year. It's Jalen Hurts. So that's why I think they're the favorites to win the championship, the national championship this year. In my mind, there's no question about it. Roll Tide! But until next time, it is your boy CE, and I will catch your ass down the road. And until next time, what the fuck is happening? This